Most people moving to Kent face a brutal choice: pay Sevenoaks prices for beauty and speed, or compromise lifestyle for space in a cheaper town. But there is a third option. West Malling sits in the middle, and it quietly outperforms its reputation. It has a high street that rivals Tunbridge Wells for food and culture, trains that reach London in under an hour, and a park once owned by royalty. The question is not whether it is pretty, is whether it is the smarter place to buy. This guide strips away the boutique image and looks at the facts: the mortgage reality, the school strategy, and which side of town actually works for daily life. West Malling is not a village, but it is not a big town either. It is a compact historic market town that feels affluent, safe, and curated. Many buyers arrive from places like Clapham, Wandsworth or Putney because the transition is easy. You trade the tube for a car, but keep the bakery, the wine bar and the brunch culture. The Georgian High Street is wide and rarely has empty units. Independent shops dominate, backed up by essentials. It does not go quiet after dark. On a Friday night, it draws people in from surrounding villages, so you do not need to travel to Maidstone or London for a decent evening out. That combination of atmosphere and convenience is the town's core appeal. Logistics matter. West Malling Station sits on the Maidstone East Line. Trains to London Victoria or Blackfriars typically take around 52 to 58 minutes. It is not high speed, but it is reliable. Because the town is further down the line than some commuter stops, you often have a realistic chance of getting a seat before the rush builds. Road access is a major advantage. The M20 is 2 minutes away, putting the M25 within roughly 15 minutes. The practical downside is parking at the station. Central streets allow a 10 to 15 minute walk, but if you live further out, you will be competing for spaces. So the location of the house relative to the station matters. Education is one of the main drivers of demand. Primary provision in town is well regarded. For secondary, West Malling sits in a strategic sweet spot. You are not locked into a single catchment. Maidstone grammar schools are easily accessible by bus or train. The Tunbridge schools are also within reach, usually by car or bus connection, and many families make that journey. Independent options in Tunbridge and further afield are practical as well. Living here keeps choices open rather than forcing one academic path. Any discussion of West Malling includes Kings Hill, its large modern neighbour. They are minutes apart but offer different lifestyles. West Malling is historic and sometimes awkward. Narrower streets, period features and limited parking. Kings Hill is planned, efficient and practical, with wide roads, driveways and modern energy standards. Some buyers start with West Malling for charm and end up in Kings Hill for space and garages. The two places complement each other rather than compete. Green space is a defining characteristic. Manor Park sits directly beside the centre and covers 52 acres. It includes a lake, historic ruins, and extensive walking routes. You can leave the high street and be in open parkland within minutes. It hosts events and seasonal activities and acts as the town's social anchor. Now, the numbers. For a typical 3-bedroom detached house, West Malling sits between its key rivals. Compared with Sevenoaks, West Malling is usually around 35 to 40% cheaper for an equivalent home, reflecting the longer journey time. Compared with the premium parts of Maidstone such as Allington or Barming, West Malling carries a premium of roughly 15 to 20%, driven by postcode, character and lifestyle. Against Kings Hill, pricing is close. Depending on specification, West Malling is often up to 5% higher, largely because period homes are scarce and cannot be replicated. The result is a clear positioning. West Malling is not budget Kent, but it avoids the Sevenoaks premium while offering stronger value protection than mass market towns. It suits buyers who are value-driven rather than price-driven. You get a manageable commute, broad school options, genuine green space, and a high street that still feels alive. It is the London village atmosphere without London prices, and once people move in, they tend to stay. If you are deciding where to commit long-term, you know this option still works in 10 years' time when schools, commuting patterns and buyer tastes would have probably shifted. West Malling rarely looks like a gamble in hindsight. It may not shout for attention, but it consistently delivers what most people actually want. A place that feels settled, connected, and quietly ahead of the curve. That is why it keeps outperforming expectations year after year, consistently. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this video useful. Help me create more videos like this by hitting subscribe.